So moving on to beauty, just quickly share some of the things that I've been again using this year that become firm favourites, although I'm open to trying new things. So on the kind of, let's say, the base front, once I've obviously cleansed and polished my face, I start with my base. It's predominantly Fenty. I think in the past I've used foundation wise, I've used MAC Cosmetics, and I also was using a lot of Huda Beauty last year. But then I think I went to, I think it was Harvey Nicks actually in London, and saw oh gosh, who was it? It was actually Gloss by Deb. That's her name on Instagram, but she was one of the makeup artists on the counter. She matched me to one of the foundations, started using it, and I've actually been using it ever since. But so the main foundation that I use is their Pro Filter Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation, which I just, it feels great on my skin and gives the right amount of coverage, you know, that I need. However, prior to putting that on, something else I do use is their Pro Filter primers. I use two. I use their, what's this called? Instant Retouch Primer, which is like in a soft matte. So I tend to use that all over my face, the cheeks and a bit of the forehead. And then I use a mattifying one in True Matte, and I kind of use that on my T-zone, so on the nose and the forehead, and you know, combined they just give a nice base to the foundation. I then use the same Pro Filter, the Instant Retouch Concealer, and I use both. So I use one that matches the foundation, which is the 420, and I've also got the 410. But again, lovely concealer. And I think I shared recently that I found that one of the reasons why some, well, makeup artists will put concealer on and kind of leave it to kind of set a little bit. I think earlier in the year, what I do is put the concealer on and start blending it straight away, and it'd be look blended, but it'd be quite still a bit wet. What I found now is actually leaving it a little bit, perhaps do my eyebrows and then come back to it. It helps it set a little bit more into the face, and it blends a lot better. And then what I think got this in the summer. This is the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks Trio, and in the main I got it to kind of match my colour in, so it's the deep 400, and it contained concealer, contour and a highlighter. To be honest, I've only been using the contour sticks because I'm also using I'm also using the concealer, the other concealer that I shared with you, that one. But yeah, I mean, I do love this stick, and it's a really great colour, but again, it's quite smooth. So that's my base of what I use. Oh, and then to set, and of course I use the Fenty Beauty. So again, Pro Filter, this is the Instant Retouch Setting Powder. So I use that, and that just helps kind of set, you know, the base of it. So that's been my favourites this year on those. And then my eyes, I think I've shared before that I use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, Primer Potion. And I kind of live for this. It really sets, you know, it just really allow the eyeshadow to sit and stay all day. It does stay quite a long time, believe you me, and you can get that in different kind of shades. This one is in caffeine, which I'm not quite sure if you can still get, but you can get their basic original one, you know, as well. And before I move on to my eyeshadows, the other thing I was going to share with you was a lovely investment that I made again towards the end of summer, was in some more brushes. I've got a variety of different brushes, from MAC to Juvia's Place brushes to Morphe brushes, but again, I've been hearing a lot about Sigma brushes, so I got this set, which is the Ultimate Blending brush set. Got this from Beauty Bay. Okay, I think you can get it from Cult Beauty as well, and also on Sigma Beauty's website, but I think it comes from the States, so you will also have to pay shipping. But these brushes, you see, they're very clean. They do clean very well, and I actually clean these with shampoo and my my Real Techniques kind of brush cleaner, but they brush up, but they feel beautiful. And the way they apply my eyeshadow was just took me to another place. So I'm going to say, if you can invest in some brushes, I will highly recommend those. Before I get to my palettes, just quickly some other things. Eyelashes. Now, I was introduced to these by Fab Girl. I think it was last Christmas, because I'd been using very expensive lashes and I'd be playing with them, and I used to struggle to get my lashes on. Introduced these Kiss lashes. I think these basic ones, this is like a tapered lash, I think they were £3 to £4 in Superdrug. I've since gotten their kind of look so natural. I think these were either from Boots or Superdrug. But I can wear these multiple times and they can go on really quickly, and their adhesive is really good. They do the normal white adhesives, but I recently got a black one. So, you know, even if you kind of mess up, it looks like a bit like eyeliner. So, yeah, another recommendation there. So, palettes for this year. So I've invested in quite a lot of palettes, some from abroad, some from here. I think one of my best ones this year, I would say for value for money, has been this range. It was a collaboration. It was Tammy Clark and Revolution. This came out in the summer. Now, Tammy has, I think this is her second collaboration with Revolution. Do forgive me, Tammy, if you've done more. But this palette of colours were just fabulous. And it's such good value for money. I think this palette, it was about £20, and there's been a few times that Superdrug have had deals on. It's been half price or whatever, and I think they still do it. Probably try their website, but you can also go on the Revolution website and get it. But the colours in here were just, and I think I did about probably 3 different looks. Let's take the plastic sheet off. So, I mean, just look at those colours. Absolutely fabulous, and such an array of different looks you can get. And I mean, you see the size of this pan, you know, 28 colours, just fabulous. So I think really, really good value for money. And, you know, again, in the UK, at least you know you can get it from either the Revolution website or Superdrug. She also did a couple of what we call face palettes, so that contain blusher, highlighter, contour, and I got 2. I got Paradise Glow, which is, let's say, for deeper tones, and Golden Hour, because it's got a nice orange blush in there. But beautiful colours. So yeah, so highlighter, blush, contour and bronzer they have in them. So again, and I think these were about £8, I think. And again, with Superdrug, they were probably half price. Check them out, there might be some good deals going on those. So I think definitely good value for money. This brand I think I've invested in the most, which is Juvia's Place. There are a lot of people get Juvia's Place palettes. I've got a whole range of them. These are ones that I've actually got this year. I'm waiting on another one coming through the post, which is a real special one, which I'll do a look on it when it comes, so I won't tell you about that one. But these, I think there's about 7 of these, where they're like 6 colour palettes, and they're like grouped colours. So this one's called Berries, but there's some other ones like chocolates and taupes and mauves, but it just gives you a nice combination of colours. And I mean, it's a lovely little palette, great for travelling. But you see, that's a range of colours, and that's the Berries. Yep, fabulous. And then I think a couple of months ago, 2 or 3 months ago, they brought out the Nubian Royal and Nubian Glow. I already have some, let's say, more neutral palettes that they do, but this was a kind of range of nice mauves and purples. So again, great for travelling. So look at the colours on that. Beautiful colours in that one. And then, so this one always reminds me of sunset. Just look at those. Gorgeous colours. These Nubian ones, I actually got these from the Juvia's Place website. Got these from abroad. They probably took about 2 weeks to come, but what you have to bear in mind is when you're ordering these is that you need to pay shipping, and then when they come into the UK you will need to pay VAT and customs for them coming in on top, so do calculate that. Sometimes there are some websites in the UK that you can get them from, but they may take a while before they get stocked with these new ones. So I couldn't wait to get these, so I've ordered these. But this berries one, I got this, I think, early summer, and I actually got it from Beauty Bay. I think Beauty Bay have stopped doing Juvia's now, but I managed to get this in the summer. So it's a case of hunting around the websites. This I call my indulgent piece. So this is a Pat McGrath palette. Now I actually got this because I got a lovely gift card from a friend, and so I used it to purchase this from Selfridges website. Now Pat McGrath, Dame Pat McGrath, as she's been announced in the New Year's honours. Fabulous worldwide makeup artist. Generally makeup artists are all at the fashion shows, but she kind of brought her brand, I think it's probably about 4 years old now, I believe. But this was like another 6. Actually, let me cover that over so you haven't got the mirror kind of reflecting there. But that's a palette of 6 colours there, and these colours and the textures, they are extremely high quality, so hence the price. So this is kind of, let's say, my luxury indulgence. I only have a couple of Pat's palettes, and they are quite decadent in their packaging and how, you know, and how they come. Another palette or company that I discovered later on this year was, and this was their palette, which is the only eyeshadow palette they do currently. But again, very good value for money. You can only get it on their website here in the UK, but you see the size of those pans, but the colours, again, pigments really strong. And this was the palette that I first started using my Sigma brushes with. And the colours just went on absolutely fabulously. So I'm very pleased with those. So they're kind of my faves for this year. What additional faves have I got that I have not showed you? Oh, just to finish off with Fenty. Love a bronzer. So this is Sunstalker, which I get in Mocha Mami. Sunstalker bronzer, which if I need to just top up on the contour when I've finished my makeup, I do. And I also use Fenty Glow, which is their this one is their Gloss Bomb, and that's, yeah, Gloss Bomb lip gloss, fabulous. What else I'm going to share with you? Oh yes, just when I'm taking my makeup off, I live for this. I've tried different ones. So this is Elizabeth Arden's All Gone, okay, eye and lip makeup remover. I've used various ones. This is the best one that I use. That I use this first before I use my cleanser on my eyes. I use this first to get the eyeshadow off, eyebrow makeup off, plus any waterproof mascara, and it comes off brilliantly. And then I use my cleanser. So that's my faves for 2020. There's going to be a lot more that I will be trying out in 2021, but I thought I'd share them with you. A lot of us are all in lockdown, nothing else to do, so if you want to kind of play with your makeup and skincare, then do. And I think all of this is available online, so, you know, indulge yourselves and just play, enjoy. You've got your canvas, so, you know, just go ahead and enjoy yourselves. And, you know, I wish you all the best for 2021. Fingers crossed it's going to improve on 2020. Let's intend it that way. If we all put an intention out to the universe and intend that 2021 is going to be great, we're going to be on that journey. See you in 2021.